For this quick tech tip video, we'll go over just really quick doing a nozzle selection. So we have the CapstanAG tip chart just behind me here, and we need a few basic pieces of information. One of them is a target rate. So let's pretend our target rate was 10 gallons per acre. The next one is a nozzle spacing, and we'll go with 20-inch nozzle spacing. So we have our target rate entered, our nozzle spacing entered. The next piece of information you need to know is what size valves you have on your machine. You may have our standard flow valves, which have the black wire on them, the 15 series, or you may have the 24 series, which has the blue wire on them, which is our high flow valve. The next thing we need to make is our unit selection. We're going to be using imperial gallons per acre for this demonstration. Now, just below us, once we have this information entered, 10 gallons per acre, 20-inch nozzle spacing, high flow valves, we have our tip chart down here. So we have a nozzle size right here. This is a 0.1 or a number 1 tip. It flows 0.1 gallon per minute at 40 psi. So you can see that we have gauge pressure and we have speed range. So what we're looking for here is to say, all right, what's my target pressure? Let's say my target pressure is 40 psi. So if I look at this 01 tip, I can come across here and I can see the maximum speed, or 100% nozzle duty cycle, would be 3 miles per hour with an 01 nozzle. Now that's probably a little bit slower than we would like to go in our application. So in order to select the right size nozzle, what we want to do is go down this maximum speed column until we find, let's just say our target maximum speed is 15 miles per hour. So I would scroll down this column until I saw 15 miles per hour. Well, just so happens it lands on that number perfectly. So you can see that a 0.5 tip, or the brown tip, at 40 psi gives us a top speed of 15 miles per hour. It gives us a low end speed of 4 miles per hour. These four numbers right here are minimum to maximum duty cycle. This is our gauge pressure. Now, if our maximum speed wasn't 15 and we actually needed 16 or 17 miles per hour, we have the choice with this tip. We could increase our pressure to 50 psi to get a little bit more speed. We could increase our pressure to 60 psi to get a little bit more speed. So you can play with your pressure in order to get your speed range higher. A higher pressure will result in a higher speed. The other thing we can do is we can come down and look at this 06 tip. Now we can see that that 06 tip does give us a 17 mile per hour high end speed at that 40 psi. So if you're going to be pushing the upper limits of 15 all the time, we want to go over here and get a nozzle size that's slightly larger so we can still hit our top end speeds. But somewhere, depending on your speed ranges at this 10 gallons per acre, you know, at a 08 tip, a 23 mile per hour high end at 40 psi. So anyways, these three tips right here are going to fall really close into what you need for that. So anyways, just a quick review on how to do your nozzle size is we'll come back up here to the top, enter your target rate, enter your nozzle spacing, pick out your valve size, pick out your application units, and then come over here to this column and scroll down until you find the max speed that you'll be operating your sprayer at and the pressure you'll be spraying at. If you need a copy of this tip chart, reach out to CapstanAG, marketing@capstanag.com, or your local field marketing representative. We'd be happy to supply you with this tip chart so you can do these nozzle selections.